you don't know what you're talking about. You need to try math. I mean, there's specific parts where you go and you're like, LGBT now? It's more like lesbian, gay, that's it. Trans what? What are you transitioning into what?
My name is Barish and I am from Turkey.
My name is Benjamin and I'm from France.
Stacy from Nigeria.
My name is Alice and I am from Brazil.
Hi, my name is Max and I'm from Ukraine.
Hi, I'm Octavio and I'm Mexican.
Do you think your country is LGBTQ friendly?
Turkey is definitely not LGBTQ plus friendly country. Turkey is a very religious country. They have a lot of judgments about gay people in the country.
France is pretty open and friendly with LGBTQ plus people. Recently, more and more.
Nigeria, Nigeria, my people, they just don't want to hear it. Man and woman, that's it.
We are very homophobic, unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately. But we do have the largest gay parade in the world in São Paulo. And
Contradicted. Contradicted.
I don't know why. In São Paulo and Rio, it's pretty safe.
Unfortunately, I can't tell that Ukraine is safe for being like LGBTQ. Probably that's because of mentality of people. Since Soviet Union, like people have been told the rules that they need to follow. If they don't follow, something bad might happen.
In Mexico, it's like Brazil, like it depends the place where you are. Mexico City is pretty safe to be gay, but in another states like difficult. But like I'm seeing in my country, like we are working on that. Like 10 years ago, it's completely different than now.
But we're not being specific because we know the LGBT community, there's specific people that get specific privileges. You're a woman and you like women and you look like a woman and you like other women that look like women. It's okay.
Yeah.
Are we agreeing to that?
Yeah, we all agree that.
And then when we come back to men that like other men, doesn't matter what you look like, it's just wrong.
Yeah.
I saw a video also on YouTube somewhere. They have been asked like, what do you think about gays? Most of the people, they said like, oh no, like, I'm not okay with this. When they were asked like, okay, what do you think about lesbians? Almost everyone were like, yeah, we are completely fine with lesbians. Lesbians are cool.
Because it's a fantasy.
If you walk down the streets holding hands in your country, what happens?
God, do you want to kick it off?
Yeah, let's start here. First of all, you're gonna have to tell whoever's seeing you doing that why you're doing that. That better be your kid or your mom or your dad. I don't care what the situation is, but it better not be what they're thinking.
We like our comfort zone, and when we see something very strange or alien to us, we react to it in a very strong way. If you are holding hands with your partner on the street, I mean, you might get, beaten up.
The first thing you will notice is like people will start looking at you weirdly. The second you will hear weird comments, but not straight to your face. Then, like, probably someone will like come and smash your face. That's it. I don't want to talk bad things about my country nowadays because due to the circumstances. I love my country, but that is what it is. Like,
we are affectionate people, so we hold hands, we hug, we kiss, we do everything. So if we see two women holding hands or hugging each other, they would not at first sight think that they're gay. No, they would be like, oh, they're best friends, that's fine.
In my country, it depends the place. Okay, if you're in Mexico City, you will be all right. But if you're in places like Puebla and places like religious places, you're gonna start to see on people yelling you like you're gonna go to hell or something like that. But that's like mostly old people.
In France, it's pretty much the same. Like if you're in a big city like Paris or the big city in your region, like you wouldn't be bothered at all. Like nobody would care. If you go to villages, then it's gonna be a different story, of course, because older people, I guess old people are a problem.
Well, I'm gonna stay here because you actually get killed. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're in that,
Is it illegal?
it's illegal. It's like, you can't. Like before the police come, you're dead, is what I'm talking about.
Being a LGBT person, individual is not okay according to Quran. There are many Middle Eastern countries in the world that is being gay is illegal. It's not the case in Turkey, but people think that it's not right thing to do. It's not safe for families or kids seeing gay people in the television or gay people in the streets.
to be part of LGBTQ in Ukraine, I wouldn't say it's safe, but it's also not illegal to be gay. People probably would make fun of you. Someone can even fight you if you are like going with your girlfriend or boyfriend on the street. But if you are like in the group of young people, like I don't think you will get in troubles. In some cases, yes, like assholes there, assholes everywhere, right?
This is a good place for me to be. The young people are very open, so they're very accepting. They have parades everywhere. Older people, they're not very accepting, and you can get killed too. If you are feminine like he said, you are made fun of. Some places, they're very accepting and they hug you and they make you feel right at home. So I think this place that I am it's very good.
The thing with Mexicans is like, it's okay, but when it's someone part of your family, it starts to be a problem. And it's like sad, because Mexico is a good place to be gay, but people is like very religious sometimes.
People in France forget how lucky we are. I think it's more easy for us, gays and lesbians in France, because the law protects us, and we had same-sex marriage 10 years ago. So it just put a legal frame around the gays and lesbians.
What was actually like one of the top countries here to legalize same-sex marriage?
Mine was in 2011, so I'm not sure.
So that was a little bit before us.
Mine was 2010 in Mexico City.
It's still not legal, but it's also not illegal. So like...
Can I add something? We actually just got our law about the whole imprisonment thing, so yay.
Wow.
Are we, yay? No? Okay.
If anybody wants to share like either their coming out story or just how it's like their experience was being gay in their country.
I feel like everybody wants to hear my story because it's the worst one. As a lesbian, being masculine represented, wearing guys' clothes, for those that don't understand what masculine means, it's crazy. Because a lot of people, when they see you physically, they actually believe that you've never been with a man before. Automatically, you're a virgin, you've never been with a man before. You don't know what it's like. That's why you're like this. Looking like me, it's more like, you don't know what you're talking about. You need to try Matt. I mean, there's specific parts where you go and you're like, LGBT what now? It's more like lesbian, gay, that's it. Trans what? What are you transitioning into what? You know what I mean? So it's like, listening to everybody talk right now, we have a lot of work to do.
And I've heard that from so many lesbians where they come out or straight men notice, they're like, it's because you didn't have a good experience with a man. Like, it's always like a bet for them.
You need a masculine, strong man that can show you the way.
To make you feel like a woman.
It was my mom's birthday. We got so drunk with her. And then she randomly asked me, Max, why you have never had a girlfriend? And I was like, what should I answer? Then I knew that I'm going to Canada soon to study. And I was like, I'm going to Canada soon. I need to focus on my school. Like, I need to prioritize the things, you know? And then she was like, but you're not gay, right? Like, Mom, I'm super straight.
Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed the newest Rank Me. Let me know below, where would your country go on that lineup? Would it go first? Would it go last? Would it go somewhere in between? Let me know in the comments below and we'll have a conversation. As usual, stay tuned for next week's video. Don't forget to subscribe for more on dating around the world. Just so you know, we make weekly videos and each video is all about dating or travel or culture, and usually both. So stay tuned for that and hit the bell button to receive notifications so you don't miss out on the content. And I will see you next week with a new video. And as usual, keep on breaking down your barriers.